This video is about semen retention. So this is for those that either don't know what semen retention is, or if you do know what it is, it's just a reminder, an educational reminder of why you need to stay retaining, the benefits of just retaining your seed, man. So welcome back to the Young and Inspired channel, Jordan and Kawan. First off, we'd like to give appreciation for everyone tapping in for today's video. Be sure to like the video down below. Support the channel, guys. So yeah, this is what this video is going to be about.
Yeah, man. Semen retention is a practice that is transformative, man. It literally resets you to your natural state, and it teaches you so much about yourself in a short period of time, man. You're no longer overcome and driven by your physical urges, and especially lust, like our strongest one, especially as guys. When you learn to tame that, the benefits are limitless.
It's about that self-control, man. So as guys, we have those bodily urges, those sexual desires. A man that can control that is a man in control of his own mind. A man that's in control of his own movement, his direction in life. It's about having that focus, man.
This is true, man.
Like, this has been the most instrumental factor to my life, man. This put me on self-improvement, retention. Gives you the glow, man.
You're keeping that life inside of you, man. Literally. Guys, you know that every time you're busting a nut, your energy just drops. You feel lazy. You don't want to do anything for a good couple hours, man. You're just there. And especially if you go on and bust another nut after that, then you're going to be even more drained, bro. It's just like a battery. You're just draining. And it's going down quicker than it's coming up, man.
Yeah.
You want to keep it filled up. You want to keep that battery at 100%. And that's what retention does. You're going to feel energized all the time. You know? You're doing activities that you would have usually found difficult, but now because you're stocked up on energy, it's easy, man. It's not difficult to get up and go to the gym anymore.
It's not, man.
It's not easy to sit and meditate and do productive things, to eat clean, to stay away from the junk food and the alcohol and the drugs. It's easy now. You're stocked up on energy. You have that life force inside of you. The power to create a child, a human being, is inside of you. And we waste it into some tissue or into some random woman that we don't even know. Wasting it, man. And you wonder why you feel drained. You wonder why you feel drowsy and ill, disease all the time.
Yeah, man.
You're releasing your life force.
Guys, like that's the lower version of yourself, man. Tapping into your animalistic nature, man. Waking up, beating your meat, going to sleep, waking up, doing the same thing on repeat. For a lot of guys, it's habituary now. You see that triggers. Might be on the social media, see some cheeks. I feel horny. Let me go and watch the corn. It's not the way out, man. It's not, guys. You need to understand that you're damaging yourself, man. You're dampening your energy. Like, I guarantee you that if you're watching corn all the time, you're not in the gym all the time. You probably spend more hours watching corn than you are in the gym. Fix your life, man. You're 18, 19, 20, you might even be 30 watching this. Fix your life. Me and Corn are 21 years old. I'm glad that I found retention. I wish I found it earlier on in my life, man. Cause I had a whole phase when I was watching the corn. Feeling low.
No confidence.
Anxious. Bro, I swear.
It's giving off weird vibes, man. Your soul's unclean. You know that you're living wrong.
Why do you think that you lock your door and you turn your blinds down when you're watching the corn, play it on low volume? You're hiding it from people.
You know subconsciously, deep within, you know you're not meant to be doing this, man. And what do you think it's doing for your mindset when you're constantly watching the corn, you're watching other people getting it on? You know, you're seeing a woman that you find attractive and you're just watching another man do his thing with her. Now, when it comes to actually approaching a woman that you find attractive in real life, you're going to be doubting yourself. You're going to be giving off this weird, creepy vibe, this awkward vibe.
100%, man.
Because you've almost trained yourself to think that you can't attract these women. I'm better off just sitting in bed and fapping off because I'll never get them. What kind of mindset is that, man?
Literally, digital cheeks, man. You're just so caught up in the digital cheeks. So, like, bro, guys, weigh it up. Weigh it up. What's worth more? The digital cheeks, watching the porn, or you better in your life? Your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. What's more, man? I want to hear no excuses of, bro, I watch the corn, but I still go to the gym. None of that, man. Get rid of it. You know it's not good for you, so stop. That's why I'm so passionate about this, because I was caught up in the exact same loop you all probably are too, if you are still in that habit. Salute to the kings out here that are on retention, man.
You need to be disciplined as a guy, man. Disciplined. For me, for so long I was watching the corn every single day, multiple times a day, for years. And it just, when it came to talking to women, I would give off these creepy, weird vibes, because that's what my mind was filled with, bro. I didn't have the confidence to approach a woman. When I'm talking to women, I'm coming off as like creepy, awkward, weird. Because I'm doing weird things behind closed doors, and you can't hide it.
You can't hide it, man. Everything
You
comes
can't
to the
hide
light.
it. It comes to the surface. You can try and hide it, you can try and lie, but it's gonna reveal itself. When you're living righteously, you're doing all the good habits, you're not watching the corn, you're not smoking, drinking, doing drugs and alcohol, doing unhealthy activities, it's gonna shine through you. It's gonna show. It's natural. You have nothing to be insecure about. You're not tampering. You're not dabbling in anything that you're not meant to be doing. You know, we're living righteously. Of course, I'm gonna be confident. It's natural. I have no reason to be insecure and weird. And this is what retention does.
Yeah, retention's like, I spoke about this in one of my previous videos on my channel. The link will be in the description to it. But retention gives you that natural reboot, man. That natural dopamine detox, guys. It brings into perspective long-term or delayed gratification. When you're watching a corner, you're busting a nut, because it's so accessible, you're instantly getting that gratification, you're instantly getting that dopamine hit every time. Retention, but you're not busting a nut, man. You're not getting that instant gratification. In the long term, after you go weeks, months retaining your seed, you start your biochemistry literally changes, man. You start to feel more confident, your voice goes deeper, your skin starts to clear up. You want to be out in the sun, you want to be doing these productive things, man. You start to read energies and read different people. It's like, bro, that guy's energy was kind of off today.
It's off. You can feel it. You can sense it. You can sense it.
So
you have that life inside of you now. That life force inside you, circulating inside of you. You're glowing. It's shining through your physical body. Glowing through. You have life inside of you. When you're releasing constantly, whether it's to the corn, whether it's with these random women, you're depleting yourself of your life force.
Yeah, man. That's like your spiritual currency,
You're
man.
depleting yourself of all life within you.
Minerals, vitamins, proteins, amino acids, all of it, man. What do you think is actually happening to you?
Depleting yourself, man. And you wonder why you just feel lazy, you don't have the energy to do anything. Every time I used to bust a nut, you could bet I was not going to go to the gym afterwards. I'll probably bust a nut, smoke some weed, and then I'm just in bed doing nothing productive, doing nothing to change my life. And the reason why I'm actually in bed, watching the corn, smoking weed, seeking these instant pleasures is because I'm not happy with my life. Instead of trying to fix it, I go for the easiest temporary fixes.
That's what a lot of guys do, man. I used to do it. I used to look for escapism. I wasn't happy with my life. Why was I watching the corn for? I wanted girls. I wanted to feel that dopamine release. A lot of us are not happy with our lives, but the way we deal with our stresses is by going onto the corn, and that makes us more depressed. That makes us be involved in the corn more. You're on there for longer. You're on page 37 and that. Lap 2 on the corn. Go into the gym and do a run. Do some push-ups, man.
And this goes for as much as the corn. This goes for the women as well, though, man.
Exactly,
You
man.
can't just be sleeping with anyone and anything. You need to have
Standards,
some
bro.
standards, and it's not egotistical. It's just about having self-respect.
Self-love, bro, for
Like,
yourself, man.
You can't just be seeing a woman, alright, cool, she has like a nice body, so you instantly just let that animalistic side of you take over, and now you find yourself drained the next day in bed with this random girl that you barely even know. Probably not even gonna chat to her for anything more than just that, just to sleep together.
Yep.
What do you gain? What do you actually gain from this? You're still draining yourself. There's literally not much difference between you releasing to the corn and sleeping with some random woman that you just met like the night before.
Yeah,
There's not much
alcohol's
difference.
involved, man.
You're still draining yourself to a woman.
Yeah, man.
Just
One night
to a woman
stands
for the
and
wrong
stuff.
reasons.
It's not worth it, guys, man. So some guys in the comments like, yo, so you're telling me I can't have sex with... I'm not saying that, man. I'm saying to
Get the corn out first.
bruv, yeah,
That's the main thing.
eradicate the corn. Go on retention, go on long streaks in retention. Actually use your energy to work on yourself, do the shadow work, self-improve, make yourself more attractive, be in the gym, become more confident. and you'll start to just attract people in your life. It's not, you didn't even have to go out to pursue women, they see you. When me and Kwana in the gym or we're outside, we're seen. But I'm just focused on what I want to get done, man.
Glowing.
It's like, there's a lot of attractive women out here, but with what characteristics, man?
What more do they bring?
That, like, what, other than sex, or, like, I'm thinking on a different level now, not just from the physical, it's like a girl's mindset. That's what I'm attracted to.
It's like when I see a woman now, before I would see a woman, she's got like a nice body, I'm like, oh, that's just nice, man. Like that filthy man. Now I'm just like, I see a woman with a nice body, I'm like, that's attractive because I know she's working on herself. She takes the time out of her day to go to the gym and actively work on her body. Mm-hmm. That's what I find attractive now. I'm not simply looking at it in some animalistic way.
Mentally as well, to go to the gym, girls are working on themselves, that are doing the cardio, abs, I'm like, man, she really has healthy habits.
That's
man.
the type of woman you're going to want in your life, someone like you. Not just these girls that are just, they have a good body, they have a good face,
and in the club,
but their energy's wrong. Their spirit's wrong because they're just doing the wrong habits. They're hanging with the wrong crowd.
Bro, like, demons can come in beautiful forms. I'm not out here saying that all women are, like, none of that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying for guys and girls, man, demons come in different forms. Like, for girls, you can have a beautiful girl, but she has a demonic spirit. Like, she's not, like, she wants to take. She has that succubus energy, man. It's real. It's a spiritual warfare out here, man. That's why us as men, we have to be retaining. We have to be being that stronghold, being those soldiers out here, man.
The front line.
That's what it's about, man. It's like, you can get your energy drained, man. You can get your energy drained, so it's about protecting your energy at all costs, man. Becoming the best version of yourself. This is hard. Retention is hard, guys. It ain't easy. Especially if you've been watching the corn for years, some guys. It's gonna take some time to snap out of it. And that's where the delayed gratification comes in. That process, that finding it in process, you're gonna sculpt your character, you're gonna build yourself. I'm a lot different how I was 2 years ago. A lot different. I didn't speak with this conviction. I didn't speak like this, guys.
Just the confidence, having no insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
Conquered your biggest addiction. As a guy, your biggest desire.
Sex.
You've learned to tame it.
It's the main driver.
To keep it controlled. That's not to say you're never gonna ever have sex again. It's just that I'm not overcome by it anymore. Yeah, I see a beautiful woman. That doesn't mean I'm instantly gonna run over and try and get her number and stuff and try and interact with this girl. I know nothing about her. When you're on this journey for longer, it's spiritual, man. You can sense other people's energies. I can look at a girl, I'm like, oh, she looks nice, but I can feel her energies off. I don't want anything to do with it, bro. You can just keep it walking now. You're no longer just driven by a woman's looks. They don't have control over you anymore, you know? And that's how it is for a lot of guys with the drugs, with the corn. Like, you're giving these things power over you. You have no control over it, you know? You need to be the leader of your own life. You need to have control over every aspect of it. And that includes the women, which is probably the toughest part.
Yeah.
It's why retention is so important. And once you master that, you can master anything.
This is why we talk about retention. It's your greatest urge is your sexual desires, guys. Keeping that under control, you're gonna become so powerful, man.
Just imagine.
Not forward and you see a beautiful.
Like, people notice you, man. You'll be noticed as well. You're shining and there's something about you. You have life inside you, man. You're attracting people. The girls are looking at you. They're just like, something's different about that guy.
How do you get the glow? Why is he glowing?
Literally, guys are looking at you, trying to figure you out. Some guys are intimidated. They can't stand it.
What's happened to us?
Yeah, they can't stand it. They'll be looking at you just like getting irritated by it because you're shining. And then you're gonna have other guys, just people that want to be around you more. You're just good vibes. Good vibes, because you got life inside of you, man. That light inside of you. All you want to do is spread positivity.
Yeah. The more that you retain, I become more and more childlike. I'm starting to actually redefine what it means to do fun things. In today's day and age, it's so normalized. Fun is going out, smoking, drinking alcohol, going to the club. Redefine your fun, man. You can have fun and not damage yourself. No, it's fun, but when I go out into the park and get some sun, it's fun. When I'm playing catch, picnic, playing, just out enjoying it, man. Like, what was you doing as a kid? Remind yourself, like, as a really young kid before the porn, what was you doing? Like, what was your interests? So the older I get now, when I'm retaining, it's like I'm just reverting more and more to my childlike self. It's like I just appreciate things like just being out into the park, if I'm getting a good gym session in, coming back, making some food, might watch some anime. So anime has been crucial in my life too, man. For example, Goku. I want to emulate Goku. Goku has that childlike aura about himself. Goku's a man on his purpose. He's focused. He's always training. Tell me Goku's name. Tell me what he does. His traits. He's out training, becoming stronger and stronger, fighting different battles.
That made him the strongest in the universe, bro.
He was locked in, man. Goku was actually tapped in fully. Goku was out here watching corn, guys. Goku was out here chasing women, smoking drugs. Man was just harnessing his chi. How do you think he's able to do ha? How is he able to do that? If he's releasing his seed, all this chi essence, man. This is what it's about. This is what it's about, man. Being a man under control, like Goku.
Transformation is crazy, man. The amount you can transform in just a matter of weeks, months. 3 months ago even.
Yeah.
3 months ago, how different I was. This time last year. This past year has been the biggest transformation for me. And I owe it all to semen retention. Because that's the one thing I truly implemented and it changed my life. I encourage all of you guys out there, especially the ones that are lacking confidence, you don't really have any direction in life. You just, a lot of anxiety, man, you know. It's awkward. Just start doing retention, man. Try retention. I promise you, change your life, man.
Yeah, man. Guys, I was that kid. I was always like the class clown. Really early on, I had a really bad stuttering problem. I still stutter now, but because I've been working on myself, because I've been retaining, I'm just more confident. So my stuttering it doesn't have any weight to myself anymore. It's not always on my mind. So you're able to work on your insecurities by retaining. You start to just deal with your life. You start to get your life in order. I think Jordan B. Peterson was speaking about that. Getting your life in order, tidying up your room. You can't come into your room is just messy. It must be nice, man. Alright, because your room is going to reflect your mind. So if your room's messy, your mind's messy. Your mind's not there, man. So work on yourself, guys. Alright? This is what you got to do. This is coming from the heart, man. This is coming from... I've been through the days where I just felt less of a man, man. Might go in a week or two and then relapse into the corner. I'm like, what am I doing, man? What am I actually doing in my life? And now I'm there just feeling tight. No one else knows though. I might have to go to like lecture halls or no one knows. I just might have just lost my energy in the street. But I can feel it myself. And it just plays in your mind. It's like now I'm retaining. I cannot go back to the corn. Even if I do watch it, which I'm not going to. It's like I can't continually do that, man. At the start, you're gonna relapse for sure. You're gonna relapse. But all of those relapses and all of those streaks, relapsing streaks. You're gonna come to a point where now I'm not even counting the days. This is just a lifestyle. It's like me getting sun. It's just my daily routine now. I have my urges, man. My urges under control, man.
It's a lifestyle. This doesn't stop. This isn't some challenge. It's not some challenge. Like no fat, semen retention. It's not a challenge. This is a lifestyle. We're trying to remove this addiction for good and transform yourself. Go back to your natural state. And that's what this does, man. It's a healing process, man. It forces you to fix the problems in your life. Now you have all this bundles of energy inside of you. You don't want to just sit in bed. Like, you can't just sit in bed. You're too energized.
Can't, man.
Like, you just have to go and do something. Do something productive. Do something that will change your life. You have like an extra power bank of energy just to tap into when you're on retention. Use it to do something productive. And watch how much your life can change in a matter of weeks, months. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. You're just gonna become so connected, man, with yourself. It's like, actually find who you are, man. Find who you are, man. Look yourself in the mirror. Tell me who you are, man. Actually have that uncomfortable talk with yourself, the one that you've been avoiding for quite some time. It's been a couple of years now, right? Have that conversation with yourself because you know you need to have it. You can't continue your life this way, guys. Make changes, man. Start small, make changes, alright? Be like Goku, man. That's what today's video is about. Being like Goku, man. Being a man on your purpose, bro. Being a woman on your purpose for the females watching too. Alright? That's the video, man.
That's it, man. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video, man. We appreciate you. You clicking on this allows us to spread this message to more people that need to hear it. So we truly appreciate your time. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment any topics you want us to talk about next, and share it to anybody who might need it, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah.
Out.
Young and inspired. Catch you in the next vid.